Marla and Bobby, employees as well as people who live nearby, this is their neighborhood grocery store, and they're very upset to learn that this is one of 3 grocery stores closing in the next couple months.
I'm so sad about it.
3 more LA grocery stores are closing after the city council's approval of an additional $5 an hour hero pay for employees. This Food for Less in the 5400 block of Sunset Boulevard and 2 Ralphs in the 9600 block of West Pico and the 3300 block of West Slauson. All 3 under the Kroger company umbrella will close in mid-May.
We need these groceries, and not only for me, but for like low-income people.
Kroger already decided the same fate for a Ralph's and Food for Less in Long Beach that will shut down in the middle of next month. The company says the average Ralph's and Food for Less employee makes $18 an hour. The Kroger company says these stores are underperforming while they're already operating on a razor-thin 2% margin, and says the extra hazard pay will cost nearly $20 million over the next 4 months.
I suppose they don't want to pay the money. And people need the money right now, so it's upsetting.
The United Food and Commercial Workers International Union says in part, Kroger has made billions in pandemic profits thanks to essential grocery workers in California and across the country. Kroger's action is a cruel attack on essential workers and threatens the food supply for California communities devastated by the explosion of COVID-19 infections in recent months. The union also says grocery store workers put their lives on the line every day to make sure we could safely stay home during this crisis. The city council acknowledged that with hazard pay, only for some workers to find out they're losing their jobs.
There's a lot of dads that I know that work in this Food for Less, like what happens if they get sick? You get me? Like those $5 are not worth anything.
I wonder what store is going to move in here now.
I spoke to the director of corporate affairs for Ralph's, and he says hazard pay doesn't make employees any safer. Vaccines do. That's why they're using some of their resources to host vaccine clinics for their employees only. There's 1 in LA today and 2 in the Inland Empire next week. Reporting live in East Hollywood, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
Haley, any word about what's really going to happen to these workers? Will they get moved to another store?
That director of corporate affairs says that they are trying to do everything they can to move these employees to neighboring grocery stores. I talked to some of the people who work here. They said they're already applying all over trying to get another job. Another point, the $18 an hour, he did say that when you add pension and benefits, it's actually $24 an hour. Then on top of the hero pay, he said they're making $29 an hour. The employees I talked to here said that seems a little steep. Depends who you listen to.
Right.
Back to you.
There are both sides. Okay. Haley, thank you so much.